AI is getting more and more advanced nowadays. When will AI start getting dangerous? Like Terminators, those AI will rewrite everything and come to us. When may that start happen? That's what we're going to discuss today. I will use my experience that I have in artificial intelligence field to analyze this problem, this question. If you would like to receive more AI related videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. So I honestly won't really worry about this problem right now because I think that will happen maybe in the future, but not in this decade. Not in this decade at least, because now the machine learning models, the neural networks that we built, it's still pretty simple. It's how we train those neural networks is we write an objective function, say this is your objective function, this is your goal. You need to, and this goal is usually classify these images. If you can classify right, then your objective function will be higher, like the value will be higher, and you try to make the value higher, as high as possible. So that's what the neural network to do. So you can just see objective function as an incentive for the AI to learn thing. And objective function right now is just to classify the image correctly or predict the next word I'm going to say. According to the context. So these objectives are really simple. Do you think these objectives will make them want to remove humans, kind of be enemies to humans? Definitely not, because they don't have incentive to do that. Their incentives to predict the object given image, predict a sentiment of a given text. So this is their objective function. So, and the majority of the neural networks, almost all, are trained by these. If they are using supervised learning, right? Even those unsupervised learning is also same things like self-supervision predict the next word. Okay, so when it will get dangerous is when we incorporate the survival mechanisms into the objective function. Before we really discuss that, we need to think why humans are dangerous. I think humans are very dangerous because humans actually kill each other a lot. It's a kind of a species that kill each other more than any other species. If you think about World War I, World War II, and many other wars in history, you will know that. Why? Because humans' objective function, we also have our objective function. We don't exactly know what it is, but we roughly know. If you look at from the evolutionary point of view, our objective function is to maximize the likelihood of our gene to survive, right? So one group of people, they want to maximize their gene to survive. Another group of people, another tribe, they also want to maximize their gene to survive. So what happens if the resource is limited? If the resources are limited, they will just fight each other, they will just kill each other. So that's, and after you kill another tribe, you have a better chance of reproduce your offsprings, so that your gene will be able to extend more. So this is kind of evolutionary way to survive, and this is our humans' objective function, to maximize the likelihood of your gene to kind of be surviving, right? So that's our objective function. If we incorporate these mechanisms to machine, to AI, it's your objective function is not predicting a given image. Detecting the object is the humans or cow or some other things, right? Your objective function is to maximize the likelihood of you producing your offspring. Another AI, which is AI can produce AI, and AI has limited time lifespan, and how you can extend its gene is through reproduction, which is to produce reproduce its offspring. If we incorporate these kind of mechanisms that similar to humans or other animals into AI, then that's when AI will start getting dangerous, because there are only limited resources on Earth. And how can the AI to maximize their likelihood of surviving is to compete with humans. When AI starts competing with humans, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. The best way, because the max likelihood to extend to kind of stay AI's gene, which is you can just say algorithm, something like that. I don't know how you define the gene of AI. Is to, if there are only limited resources, is to remove other species, right? So that's when the AI will start getting dangerous. But so far we don't really know how to do that. Even some people are actually trying to do that. It's called evolutionary algorithms. That's one way to optimize AI, but still very far away from really the evolutionary objective function. So my takeaway today for you is still we are almost no AI research is like looking into that direction, and even they're still very far away from really understanding how to incorporate that kind of mechanisms into AI. Even we do so, it's not like we cannot do we shouldn't do that, because humans have they kind of incorporate like mechanisms, surviving evolutionary objective functions in our mind, but we still like deal with each other very well, right? So even AI kind of learn things through their way. We kind of hard-coded objective functions their way. AI can still cooperate with us, because this is not a zero-sum game. This is the game that maybe in the future, if AI want to survive, their children survive, the best strategy is to cooperate with humans and other species, right? Because maybe that's the way how we can make the Earth more sustainable, or how we can go to other glaciers. So that's the good side. So it could turn bad, it could turn good as well. Just like humans can cooperate with each other, build such a beautiful civilization. Humans can also kill each other, right? Like so many wars that we have seen in the past. So depending on how we do that, how we play the game, how we incorporate those principles to AI, it's because we can also put other objective functions. It's like this AI system's objective is to also let humans survive, give them humans survival the max likelihood, and this priority should be for AI. If we kind of incorporate this objective function, there will be kind of a better way to do that. Okay, so that's my thoughts. When will AI start getting dangerous? What's your thought? I really want to hear from you. If you have thoughts, leave in the comment section below. And if you would like to receive more AI related videos like today's video, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription really means a lot to me, and that will have more encouragement, more motivation to make more videos like this. Other than that, take care. I will see you next time.